Precious viewers, welcome to our show, The Scientific Benefits of Meditation and Prayer, Part 2 of 2. Science has found that the importance of meditation and prayer is not limited to relaxation, sound sleep, or a better mood, though those are welcoming results. Instead, meditation and prayer are essential because they visibly change our brain and sculpt our mind. An article published in Forbes magazine in 2015, 7 Ways Meditation Can Actually Change the Brain, identifies meditation and prayer as good tools to living a healthy mind and well-being in cognitive, therapeutical, and neurological senses. Some scientists put it more straightforwardly. They emphasize the transformative role of meditation and prayer in building a healthier human community and a compassionate world. To Dr. James Doty, MD, Professor of Neuroscience and founder and director of the Center for Compassion and Altruism Research at Stanford University, compassion is the source of psychological health and can be trained through meditation.
Studies have now shown that when you are compassionate, when you recognize the suffering of another, engage another, it has a profound effect on your blood pressure, your heart rate. It boosts your immune system and decreases those stress hormone levels down to baseline. And you have a sense of calmness. Your frontal executive control areas work better, which are associated with decision-making, productivity, and creativity. If I told you that I had a pill and had this profound effect on your physiology where you worked at your best and it allowed you to have purpose, clarity of mind, contentment, happiness, but the only thing that is required is that you sit in silence for 15 minutes and focus your intention on being compassionate. And when you do that, you will realize you no longer need the pill. And that is, in fact, all it takes. And we and others have created techniques that give you the tools to hack your brain for happiness and what I call transcendence.
Why can meditation and prayer cultivate compassion and kindness? It has to do with the work of brain waves. In 2004, a canonical study on Tibetan Buddhist monks led by Dr. Richard Davidson at the University of Wisconsin-Madison revealed that regular spiritual meditation generates strong brain waves that stay after meditation. We already know that EEG and MRI-based studies help map out specific brain activity sections during meditation. On the other hand, studies of brain waves observe the electrical currents that take place as messages transmit among neurons. Beta waves, for example, associate with our monkey mind, generating 60 ideas every minute and quickly lead to anxiety. Theta and alpha waves are most often observed in meditation and prayer, associated with the internalization of attention and the state of transcendence. With their higher frequency, gamma waves indicate intense concentration, great strides in inner development, and noticeably profound compassion.
What was stunning was that the Olympic level meditators, these are people who've done up to 62,000 lifetime hours of meditation, their brainwave shows gamma very strong all the time as a lasting trait, just no matter what they're doing. Science has never seen it before. When we ask them, for example, to do a meditation on compassion, their level of gamma jumps 700 to 800% in a few seconds. This has also never been seen by science.
Respected Buddhist monk Matthew Ricard, vegan, who shocked Dr. Davidson with his off-the-chart gamma wave readings when focused on compassion, calls meditation the habit of happiness. He is dubbed the happiest man, as the neuroscientist identified the high level of activity in a part of his left prefrontal cortex as the source of ecstasy. He became vegan many years ago to remind us that compassion embraces not only humans but innocent animal people as well. He said, "The main reason is to spare others' life." This is not an extremist perspective. This is the most reasonable, compassionate point of view. To neuroscientists, Dr. Davidson's discovery unlocks an unprecedented understanding of the plasticity of the brain's ability to transform itself in response to repeated actions is stronger and quicker than expected. As a result, meditation on compassion can therefore sculpt a healthy and compassionate mind. A science of compassion is thus named, which takes meditation for compassion as the key practice of well-being. Amazing, isn't it? The well-being of oneself is now scientifically found in one's compassion for others. Dr. Davidson said it was His Holiness Dalai Lama who years ago inspired him to facilitate neuroscientific studies of kindness and compassion and to create the future he hopes to see. He is by no means the only scientist holding that aspiration. In several public panels, Dr. Davidson further explains why we need meditation to transform the mind and achieve well-being. Meditation teaches us things unattainable from standard education. Knowing about kindness through text does not necessarily make one kinder, as he sees it. A second form of learning through mindfulness, must be in place to cultivate compassion.
Neuroscience teaches us that these kinds of learning operate through totally different brain circuits. This is an example from research that we did where we randomized people to a group that received compassion training for 2 weeks, another group that received training from cognitive therapy. We see systematic differences after just 7 hours of practice. The changes that are displayed here are changes in a circuit that involve the prefrontal cortex and the ventral striatum, a circuit very important for certain kinds of positive emotions, which gets strengthened after just this short amount of practice. So these and other kinds of data indicate that the brain really can change quite quickly, and with systematic practice, they will endure. We view this as an urgent public health need.
Never before has science affirmed the importance and value of meditation and prayer in such a clear, powerful way. And vice versa, meditation and prayer have made science more inspiring and transformative. Many years ago, due to her profound compassion for the suffering of all beings in the world, Supreme Master Shin Hai, vegan, forsook the comforts of worldly life to embark on a spiritual journey to the Himalayas. She brought back the invaluable gift of the Kuan Yin method of meditation. Master's words about the preciousness of meditation are likely to strike a chord among many neurosciences.
So the only source of happiness is inside. So whenever you meditate, try to get in touch with that source. For your sake, for your own happiness, contentment, satisfaction, you must always try to get in touch with that joyful center, which is inside all of you. That is where the master power is. That's where every miracle in the universe can manifest. That's where all loving kindness is born. That's where all the virtues, beauty, and the truth lay dormant there for you to discover. It is an honor. It is a privilege. It is the best fortune of our life to be able to know such a secret. It is not being forced. It's not a bargain. It's not an obligation. It is the best of all privilege, the best of all luck in thousands, millions of lifetimes that we're being shown easily such a door to liberate ourselves of our miseries.
At this time of uncertainty, let us not forget that we have the treasure of meditation and prayer. Let us meditate and pray for the victims of war, those impacted by climate change, and the countless innocent animal people killed for food due to our ignorance. Let us meditate and pray for a peaceful, loving, and benevolent vegan world. Thank you, devoted viewers, for your company today.